Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. In today's video we will show you how to remove and replace steering angle sensor guys on forward edge of a Lincoln MKX first generation. Both of the vehicles share the same platform, so the video should apply to both of them. Quick introduction guys, every single car we get at the shop, including this generation forward edge guys, we make at least 200 videos. Why? Why we take our cars completely apart? Simply guys, because our mission here at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. So please guys, subscribe to the channel and like the video. Hopefully you will find the information helpful. Now, if you guys need to buy replacement parts, tools, anything like that, check out guys the link in the description of the video below and you can see where you can purchase all that for a really good price, fast shipping as well. So let's go ahead, start on it and show you what needs to be done, okay, to remove and replace that. This is guys the steering angle sensor. That's what it looks like. It's out of a 2009 forward edge guys. So we'll go ahead, show you. You need to take quite a few things apart actually to get to there. Let me show you, and I need to remove steering wheels, all that stuff, so stay with us and let's go ahead and start on it now. First guys, what we need to do, we need to disconnect the car battery for at least 1 hour before we guys mess with the airbags or anything like that. Why? Because that way, okay, the system will discharge and okay, it's something, the chance for something terribly bad to happen, it's less likely, but it still could happen. So if you guys not qualified and certified to work on airbags, don't do it. Consider this entertaining video and other how-to video guys. So now we're going to disconnect the car battery by using a 10mm, okay, 10mm socket, and you're going to disconnect, okay, the negative terminal first. Always use gloves guys, okay, always, because you have battery acid and stuff and you don't want that to be on your skin. So negative cable is disconnected. We're going to actually go ahead and put a towel or something in a little bit so it doesn't touch. Make sure under each one of them. Then second, you disconnect guys the positive. First the negative, second the positive. Okay, perfect. Make sure it's not touching anywhere guys. Okay, make sure that everything is insulated really good. That way guys, okay, things will not go bad. Now we'll wait 1 hour and we're going to continue guys. So we'll just go ahead and place this one on the negative terminal guys. Okay, we have one towel. Why? Because we want to avoid, okay, accidental contact. So we'll just go ahead and, okay, place it like that so it's not touching or anything at all. Now we'll wait 1 hour and we'll continue. Next guys, we need to go ahead and go inside. Let me show you what we'll be doing here. Okay, we need to get a tin, metal to something. Okay, let me focus because it's a little bit black so it's hard to show you, okay, exactly what it is. Perfect, like that. The thinner the better. You can use even a hanger guys. And if you bring your steering wheel, okay, to about right here guys, you can just have it flat, straight, and there is a hole here, okay, that what I'm going to do, I will just go ahead and get that thing in. Okay, there is a metal clip. Now push in, and pull a little bit, okay, on this side, but be careful. Now what I'll do, I'll turn the steering wheel and bring it, okay, on this side. And we're going to do the same thing on this side now. Let me show you. One here. Okay, perfect. Now what I'll do, I'll bring the steering wheel back so I can show you, but you don't have to. Okay, and here guys, we're going to pull the airbag gently. Careful guys, okay, not to explode anything. Now those are the two connectors, okay, that we need to disconnect. And let me see exactly how those things work, because all of them are different guys. So let me show you now guys. Never ever use metal tools, okay, never do what I do here. But we'll actually go ahead and use this small screwdriver. Extremely careful, there is one spot where you can get under that plastic, okay, black plastic, okay, and pull it out. You have one now on this side guys, okay, on the yellow one, check it out. Perfect. Once you guys do all that, okay, let me show you now. You grab it, okay, pull them out gently, okay. That airbag can kill you guys. Now, airbag, when you store them guys, okay, from what I read, you have to put them that way, not upside down. Always avoid having people around it because those things can explode, guys. You can see just like that. So now guys, for the steering wheel 18mm socket guys, and we need to go ahead and remove that nut. Some people recommend to replace that nut every time you remove it, so grab the steering wheel and just get it loose guys. Okay, this is a self-locking nut, so what that means, it means guys that it has that plastic retainer that actually prevents the nut from getting loose from vibrations. So always inspect things guys, okay, because you don't want something terrible to happen guys. This is the nut right here, that's what it looks like. I don't see any thread locker. Sometimes you can see thread locker here guys. You can see how the steering wheel is marked. Okay, the shaft has a mark. Okay, I'm just trying to focus here a little bit. Shaft has a mark and mark on the steering wheel as well. Those two need to match later when you install it. Now you have to gently pull it out. Why? Because we have to feed the cables out and we need to disconnect the cables guys. Okay, right here, let me show you, for the steering controls. Okay, so if I squish right here, I'll show you, this is guys the connector right there. Okay, so what I did, I pushed that thing in and pull it out. Now gently guys, grab that steering wheel. Okay, it may be stuck guys, it may be stuck because okay, let me grab it with two hands at the same time, see if that will do it now. Okay, it's coming loose, perfect. Gently pull the airbag wires out, not to damage anything. Steering wheel is out, you can see just like that guys. So it's removed and it's out of the way. So once we remove the steering wheel, we can continue with the next step. Right here guys, you have two screws and one on this side, okay, over here, that we need to actually remove. Okay, the one I think right here is okay over there, okay, in that hole. So let me see if I can get it. Yep, somehow I did it for first time, I don't know how guys. This is the screw right there. Now we have two more. Second screw coming out. Now we have a third one here. It will be the last one that will always give me hard time. Well, I thought it came out. And then it stopped. Okay, perfect. This one is out too guys. So let's focus now right here. I'm going to show you what we'll do here. We need to pull the key out. Okay, pull the key out just like that. Now guys, we need to get a plastic panel removal tool. Okay, let me find one, or a screwdriver, something like that, and we need to separate these two pieces. Okay, I need to open the steering wheel handle here. They have a few clips that hold it in place. Come around the key, separate like that guys. Okay, and this cover comes out, this one comes out. Okay, you can see just like that. Those actually, they were not even holding to each other. The only thing holding its clips, but the screws were not holding the top to the bottom cover. Now let me show you what else we need to do here guys. The cork spring guys, super important. Okay, not to turn it after that point. Get a Torx 20 star looking bit and remove 3 screws guys. Okay, check it out. 1, 2 here. Okay, before I remove the third one, let me disconnect the wire. Okay, how? Right here. We press in and we pull it out. Grab gently that cork spring. So now guys, once you remove the cork spring, we can get to the steering angle sensor, which is located guys right here. This is your steering angle sensor. You need to remove the cork spring in order to get to the sensor guys. And once you do all that, okay, you will be ready to disconnect it. Right here on the back you have one wire, okay, that you need to disconnect. Okay, let me explain how. You can see that thing, you need to press in, pull it out. Now we'll just have 2 more bolts holding guys with the Torx 20 star looking bit here that we need to remove. One and second one on top guys, right there. Perfect. Now check it out. Now here you have one tooth, guys, one tooth that you will need to disconnect. What I do, I grab it here on the back side, okay, pull that tooth to the outside, okay, and that steering angle sensor now should come out, guys. Gently grab it and pull it out. This is, guys, the steering angle sensor out of the car. That's how you guys that's how you guys remove it. Not too complicated, but it does take some work, guys, okay, in order to get to here. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful to any of you trying to do that, trying to find it, trying to replace it. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos, and see you guys next time.